Hello. So today it was reported to me that the shutter door, this shutter door has not been closing. So normally it will stop halfway when it's coming down. If you push the button for it to come down, it comes up to a certain stage and that goes back up. So I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with it. So I'll try it again so that I'll let you see. Now let's break it down again. So the message is displaying. I'm really not sure. I've never worked on one of these. Well, I've done some work in one of these, but I'm certainly not an expert in one of these. I'll certainly have to find out what's wrong with it. So let's take it up again. Let's bring it down again because that's where it has a problem. If we push it to come down, showing that message, which is not correct. It's gone back up. It's going back up. Halfway, it's going back up. So if I push it to come down again, it's coming down. And then it's showing that it's going back up again. So the first thing I thought to do was that it could be a short circuit or a partial contact. So I checked the connection that it has somewhere here. So I'll stop it here, and I did loosen here to check because to check if there's. I looked at this cable to see that if there's any sign of damage to the cable, and I could not find any sign of damage. I've opened this connect. There's a connector here, which I've checked. It looks alright. There's nothing to check here for now. This is actually AC to DC switching power supply. So this is supplying power to this. Is that? What does this do? Well, I'm gonna have to open this as well to see if I can find out where the problem is. So I'm going to start by opening this because I've opened there, checked the connection. The connections are alright. There's no partial contact there. And I've looked at this cable, and this cable looks alright. There's no damage. Problem could be anywhere. That's what I'm trying to figure out now. So I have opened the box now, and then here's what I seen was inside the box. So I'm going to try to. This is supposed to be there. These are the switches. Push it to take it up or down. So these are it could be here. I don't think the message is right, so I'm gonna have to do further research because I can't really find out what's wrong with this. So I checked the wires and I did not see any loose connection. So now if I push it, it looks like it's coming down, and that message is showing erroneously, and then it goes back up. So I have noticed that there's a light curtain here. See that sensor? That's a light curtain. So maybe it's not well aligned. So this sensor maybe this sensor is not well aligned. That's why it might be the origin of the problem. So there's a sensor here which is emitting some infrared light, and these sensors, these are the receivers. See. So that's the receiver. I have to make sure these sensors are aligned. They may be out, they may be disaligned. So there's a big sensor here. See? That's the sensor. I think this is the receiver. And this is the emitter sensor. So we have to find out because I think the sensor will be the source of the origin of the problem. So we'll have to check the sensors, make sure that the sensors are alright. So maybe the sensor is seeing obstruction, that's why it's going back up. So I have to make sure there's no obstruction in its way. So I believe I found the problem now. You see up there, when the shutter is coming down, that's something that the lower part of the door is covering the sensor. That's why it goes back up. We'll see that happen now. So I'll bring it down and you see. So this place is this place. I think this place is touching the sensor. Okay, we'll see that again. We'll end up quickly. So we'll see. This part is obstructing the whole thing. Needs to be trimmed off. First of all, you're gonna have to tape it in. I think this is obstructing the sensor. Maybe it comes out and the sensor sees it like that. See, it comes out and the sensor sees it. Once the sensor sees it, so I'm gonna have to try to glue it back in. I'll try to hold it with the tape. Hold it this way with the tape. You know, oh here, hold it back with the tape first of all, and see what happens. If it's all right, we may have to trim it. First of all, I have to go get it out of the way by putting it this way. You know, getting it out of the way of the sensor. So I'm gonna have to take that one off first before I do whatever next. I'm gonna use this Gorilla tape, wipe it clean, and use Gorilla to hold it back. I've now applied Gorilla tape to hold all those areas. So this is the first measure, is to apply the tape to make sure that your diagnoses are right. I don't want to trim them off. Obviously this plastic is worn, but I need to make sure that it's the problem, that my diagnoses are right before we can replace them. But to replace them is just to get new parts and take it off through this and replace it back. We're gonna have to order new plastic, but first of all I have to make sure that it's working, that this is the right diagnosis. So I'll try it again now. So let's go off again. It's going up. I just don't like that message. It goes up without any problem. It goes up without any problem. So we take it down now. It's coming down. Come all the way down, there's no problem. Take it up again. Sure, the problem is not coming back. It's not stopping, it's going all the way down. So that's the problem. The problem has been solved temporarily because that plastic has to be changed. So we take it up again. Obviously the problem. So the problem has been solved. Now we know which part has to be changed. So I'm going to have to cover this again. Cover everything back. And take it down. It's gone all the way down. all the way down, ready to go up. I'm gonna cover this as well. Control box. Opened out all this during troubleshooting. We'll take it down. Make sure it does not skip a bit. So it's not skipping any bit.